Climbing can be this very cool looking thing where you watch someone go up a wall and it looks perfectly normal for them, and it's just acrobatic but very calm, cool, collect. And then there's this aspect of climbing that where you look at your you get to, I don't know, witness someone's most vulnerable side. And it looks like someone just like a bug trying to scurry from something or trying to get out of something. And that's usually when you're above your clip and you're looking at taking a big fall if you don't make the next move or you can't hold on. The thing about falling and climbing is it's like not that big of a deal. So you're gonna have to use your rope. You don't just climb a wall with a rope and then climb back down. That doesn't happen. In fact, I was kind of surprised when I first got into climbing that you didn't just climb back down, you got lowered. I thought the rope was just for safety, in case you fell or needed to take a break. But no, you use your rope. And so you're putting force on your rope. Now falling is a lot more force because there, is gravity involved and the amount of rope in the system and the slack involved and where you are, where the anchor is. It's normal to fall. The figure 8 knot I use, if you tie it right and get someone to check it, it's not gonna fail. Your harness is not gonna fail. Everything is rated solidly so that it's pretty safe to climb as long as your user error is 0. There's a point in time where you're climbing and you get above that bolt and you're gonna take a 6-foot fall or a 10-foot fall or a 20-foot fall. If you go above and there's this really hard move and you're just unsure if you could do it, and your brain, your animal brain, your brain that's like, meh, don't die. It's like, don't do it. We're scared of falling. We don't want to fall. And so it's easy to not do that move. But really, you can't get better at anything if you don't push through. If I want to get good, I have to open myself up to the opportunity of falling. So basically, we did another experiment with 2 climbing partners that we knew, and we decided to have a fall training day. The 3 rules of fall training are about a fall avoidance. So first of all, you can't take a break, no takes, no hanging on the rope. Basically, your rope's saving you when you fall, but not from a fall. One of the triumphant joys of climbing is getting to the top, anchoring, and calmly lowering. None of that here. And so you must fall. You have no choice with the previous 2 rules, and fall you will on every climb, no matter what. So there's nothing but to confront falling and feeling its weightlessness and the way it makes your stomach feel and how quick it can be. But like anything, you get used to it. And so what I noticed with fall training is I would get to that point where I knew I was above the bolt and I was on hard climbs and I was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna go for it. And I did, and it felt really good. At the end of the session, I was just happy. And, still being super safe, but just being like, you know what, I'm gonna fall. That's part of it. It's part of all the things, really, to be honest. The only real obstacle is yourself. I mean, the rock wall is not really going to change. It's only you, whether you get stronger, more acrobatic, more dynamic, more thoughtful, more creative on the wall. It's self-improvement. I mean, a lot of sports are like that. And I feel like once you've figured out what the fears are for the thing that you like and you give yourself permission to do them, even if it's scary to do them, but doing them in a safe environment, it makes things fun. The thing is, you can't be above the bolt without being comfortable above the bolt. And I don't want to drive fast or, push the limits like a crazy man. I want to test things in a safe way, but I want to keep testing things. And I feel like that's climbing. As long as I am tied to a rope, I have an inspected harness, I got somebody else telling me that I'm safe, and I go over my plans, and that other human being who I very much trust with my life is cool with it, then I'm cool with it. And I feel like, you know, if you live your life like that, that's a pretty good life.